Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn YouTube channel. How are you all doing? So, today we will be discussing the most important point about the aromatic hydrocarbons arenes in this NEET 1.0. In this series, we are restarted our preparation for your NEET examination 2027. So, hi, how are you? So, request करना है क्या request करना? So, in the description box all the links are available. You can just pursue that and you can just restart your NEET preparation, and we are not promoting anything in this channel, and simply attend the class, enjoy the class, get the knowledge, and what we request from our side is please like the session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. My dear children, here those who are online, come on. Sanjana, hi, how are you? You didn't like the session at all. Laksha. So, while late in the arenes, aromatic hydrocarbons, let's see what is the concept of aromaticity. Connecting the dots. Connecting the dots. Yes, Raurav, Surya Pratap, how are you? So, now we are in the monsoon now. We completed our previous NEET examination in summer. Past is past. Let's see what aromatic compounds. So, it is a cyclic conjugated unsaturated molecule or ion that is stabilized by delocalization of pi electron system is called as an arene. Aroma means smell, characteristic smell. It may be a good smell or a bad smell. It's a perception. Aromatic compounds do have a characteristic smell. That's the reason why these compounds are said to be aromatic compounds, or collectively said to be arenes. They should be cyclic conjugated unsaturated molecule or ion. And you can see this particular image can create you the impression in your mind about the aromatic compound. In order to say a compound to be aromatic, smell is not the criteria. Smell is not the criteria, rather you are going to see this is the condition. It should be a cyclic, planar in structure, and also it should have completely conjugated system. This is the second condition, and it should have a monocyclic system with 4n plus 2 number of pi electrons, and this is going to be third one. If a compound takes this point number 1, point number 2 and point number 3, then only you can say a compound to be aromatic. Okay, if any one of the point is missing, you cannot say the compound cannot be aromatic. Okay, Laksha and Surya Pratap and Sanjana, if you have any doubts, please ask. This is a live YouTube channel and you are going to chat with me by using this, and if you have any doubts, please let me know. Coming to here, and if you see the structure of benzene C6H6, it appears like 6 carbon atom. Each carbon atom is supposed to have sp2 hybridization. Because of the sp2 hybridization, this carbon, as far as this carbon is concerned, is a planar. And this is the pi electron system, and this is the pi electron system, and this is the pi electron system. This is the bond line representation of benzene. And this bond line representation of benzene, you can see the pi electrons over here and the pi electrons over here, it is delocalized. And here is also pi electrons over here, and the pi electrons over here, it is delocalized. Whenever it is delocalized, conjugation is possible. And you can see this pi bond is moving here, so that this pi bond is going to become a pi bond over here. You can see the pi bond direction. This is what is called as a resonance, and this is a resonance hybrid. And in the resonance in the benzene and the resonance hybrid can be seen here. And you can see the Hückel's rule. aromatic compound and anti-aromatic compound and a non-aromatic compound. A compound to be, you want to say a compound to be aromatic, it should fulfill these 3 points. Point number 1, it should be cyclic and a planar in structure. Point number 2, it should be fully conjugated system, and it should have 4n plus 2 number of pi electrons. If all these 2 points are okay, but the 4th point 4n plus 2 is not there, 4n plus 2 number of pi electrons are not there, it has सिर्फ 4n pi electrons are there, ताकि ये कंपाउंड एरोमेटिक नहीं बन जाएगा, एंटी एरोमेटिक होगा. जब एंटी एरोमेटिक होगा ना, it is going to be super unstable. So aromatic compounds are super stable. You see, this is the 3rd point makes it is a super unstable. When non-aromatic compounds which are neither aromatic nor anti-aromatic are considered to be non-aromatic. So you want to see the stability. Aromatic compounds are super stable and non-aromatic compound and non-aromatic compounds, and it is going to be anti-aromatic compound. These anti-aromatic compounds are super unstable, okay. When the reaction is going on, if a compound, maybe an intermediate is coming as anti-aromatic, such compound never and ever exist. So keep this point in the matter and we'll do some questions. Example, you see, this is a benzene structure. This is a benzene structure, and in this benzene structure, Surya Pratap, it is a cyclic system. All the atoms in the cyclic system supposed to be sp2 hybridization. अगर लोन पेयर और नेगेटिव चार्ज साइक्लिक अंदर में आएंगे तो you don't use the sp2 rule, and it is a cyclic and a planar system and it is fully conjugated. का मतलब क्या? Resonance should be continuous within the cycle is said to be fully conjugated. If you see 4n plus 2 number of pi electrons, and you can see 4n plus 2 is equal to number of pi electron है, जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है ना, ए जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक पाई बॉन्ड 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, एक पाई बॉन्ड 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन है और एक पाई बॉन्ड 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मिलके 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होगा. If you solve for n, solve n so that n value is going to be 1. Any number 0 to, hi Vivek Patel, this is Arti, hi Arti, and if any value 0 to infinity is said to be an aromatic compound, you should not get any decimal numbers, only whole numbers you are going to get, integers you should have. Okay, this is what is called. For example, you can see this is a cyclobutadiene, cyclobutadiene. It is a cyclic system and it is also fully conjugated, and you are going to have 4n plus 2 and 4n pi electrons. It is not 4n plus 2, so that it is said to be anti-aromatic. Anti-aromatic. Now, let us talk about here one more. This is said to be non-cyclic, non-aromatic compound. Of course, this is a cyclic system, but here between these 2 carbon atoms, you are missing a conjugation here. Understand? You are missing a conjugation here. What is it? That's great. Now I want to say the stability order NEET examination, this particular point is going to be super helpful for you. The stability order, aromatic is more stable than non-aromatic, and anti-aromatic is going to be super unstable here. The most stable aromatic and anti-aromatic is the least stable. Okay, stability order, I just want to, it is not a greater than symbol, you can say in this way. Okay. And also you can say preparation of aromatic hydrocarbons is very important. So you can say cyclic aromatization, cyclization of the alkynes and decarboxylation of aromatic acids and reduction of a phenol. These are the three methods. And fourth method also I can say. So those students who are online, if you have any doubts and any inputs, you can ask. And you can see cyclic trimerization of ethylene. If this is ethylene or ethine, so when it is passed through red hot copper tube or red hot iron tube, you can use iron tube or you can also use a copper tube. What will happen? Cyclization reaction takes place. As a result of this, you are going to get benzene. You are going to get a benzene. Cyclic trimerization of ethine with red hot iron tube or copper tube produces benzene. And my question is, based on this, use the same logic. I can use a question based on the NEET and CH3 propine, you want to say propine triple bond CH, and if it is red hot copper tube, so what is the product? What is the product? Could you you are going to see 3 moles of this is going to be involved, and you are going to see the cyclization, because 6-membered benzene ring is going to be super stable, so that methyl group is going to be on the alternate carbon bonds. So you are going to see this is what is called mesitylene. This is what is going to be mesitylene is the important compound there. So this is the concept, and this is how the questions can come in the NEET examination. Dear students, here only we are going to discuss the concepts related to NEET examination, right? And moving ahead here, you can see sodium salt of benzoic acid on heating with soda lime. What is the meaning of a soda lime? Mixture of calcium oxide and sodium hydroxide is called as a soda lime. When it is heated with soda lime is going to remove the carboxylic group. It could be from the benzene or it could be from anything. You can use it for Z mains. Mukesh Sharma, the concepts that I am delivering here can be useful for NEET as well as Z, but here this session is meant for the NEET channel. So presentation may be from the different channel, but usage could be anything. So this particular session can be useful for CBSE 11th students, CBSE 12th students, JEE aspirant students, NEET aspirant students, and this particular concept is related to the grade 11. Understand? Yes. Very good. And this is the soda lime. You can see this is the soda lime is going to see as Na2, 1 carbon and 3 oxygen atoms. So it is Na2CO3, and this is the benzene with this hydrogen is placed here. So you are going to see the benzene. Understand? Understand? And a very popular question can be given here. NEET. A question. What is the product that formed by heating sodium propionate with soda lime. Could you give me answer? Could you give me answer? Question is for you. Question is for you. Mukesh Sharma, Sanjana, Surya Pratap, Aarti. Who will give the answer? Sodium propionate CH3, CH2, COONA when it is heated with NaOH and calcium oxide and heat it, you are going to get ethane. It is a method that can be used for descending conversion. ethane. मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ, अगर ये कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप में अगर n नंबर कार्बन एटम होगा तो जो प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हो रहा है ना n-1 कार्बन मिलेगा. सो दिस इज अ सुपर यूजफुल concept for descending conversions so that I can use for the competitive examinations. Anything a reaction sir is discussing in the class, it's given in the textbook, that can be directly come into the NEET examination. Maybe application oriented 2026 NEET organic chemistry is a little difficult. It doesn't mean that it is completely out of the textbook, rather it is there in the textbook, but multi-concepted level and application level questions are being used. Dear children, NTA never test how extent you know the subject, rather NTA always test what is the ability you can apply the subject in a given concept, your understanding abilities and your application abilities. So that is the long story in a short. Okay, you got ethane, that's your good, very good answer. I appreciate if any student give any answer, any question, that will be automatically honored in the class. Fine. Moving ahead here, this is your phenol, this is your phenol, and this phenol is heated with zinc. So this zinc is going to take this oxygen out as a zinc oxide. So zinc is oxidized and thus phenol is reduced. As a result of this, you got the benzene as a product. So reduction of phenol, you can say this. Any doubt? I have studied all the chapters but can't solve the questions, sequence questions. You want the sequence questions, Mukesh Sharma, you can solve the sequence questions when you compile all these. You only said you studied all the chapters, right? So all the chapters you have the various reactions, and in the sequence questions it is you have to compose it. So whatever you learnt, it is fragmented, so you have to compose. That's the reason why I always give a beautiful image. You can see I always gives a beautiful image. What is the meaning of this image? You can see what is the meaning of this image. So it's something related to the chemistry. In this chemistry, can you see what exactly is happening here? Mukesh Sharma, these are the dots. We are connecting the dots, isn't it? We are connecting the dots. When you connect these dots, okay, you are going to get a beautiful image. Otherwise it is going to be dotted system only. Whenever it is a dotted system, it is a matrices. Matrices has its own algorithm, right? So whenever I say algorithm, you guys say I am weak in mathematics. No, connect it. So decarboxylation, removal of a carboxylic group is called decarboxylation, right? So, like that. Mukesh Sharma, hope you understand. So, sir, can you guide me how to revise a forget after multiple revisions? That's pretty simple. Whenever you just organize your cupboard with your books, you have to organize. Don't put the books in the cupboard. Organize the books and place in the cupboard so that you can recall it. But what you are doing, learning, reading by hearting, reading by hearting, reading by hearting, and you are not going into the reaction. When you go into the reaction, automatically it will be there in your mind. Understand? Like that, we are conducting some live webinars, live classes. Okay, in the description box you can just check Infinity Learn. Okay, website is there. You just log in, ask Aina also. You will get a connect with Infinity Learn, so that directly Mukesh Sharma, you can directly talk to me if you have that patience, and if required I can take one-to-one class with you also, right? Okay, anyways, that's a different scenario, but you need to connect it with us. I can understand your problem, I can you escalated the problem, I can understand and I can resolve your problem. Mukesh Sharma, right. So moving ahead here, और एक equation है, and benzene diazonium chloride, you can see. What is this? This is the one, this reaction is over, and this is the reaction. I just want to say here, this is what is called as a benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride, N2Cl. It is benzene diazonium chloride. If it is treated with, okay, H3PO2, and you are going to get the benzene, you are going to get a benzene. So this we are going to see in the amines in the last part of the organic chemistry, right? Sir, there is no limit of questions. How many questions I should solve for the best result? Nice question. You can solve as many as you can solve. But as I am a student, I always prefer to learn the concept so firmly, in such a way that all in and out of that particular concept we have to learn. If the same concept related, some question is narrated, some question is framed and shown to you, that is, you have to understand the question by taking that particular perception of the concept and simply answer it. If you answer 5 to 10 questions per concept, it may be good, fairly good and better. And if I say 10 questions, 20 questions, 30 questions, 100 questions, it has no limit. So what is the moral of the story? It is not how many questions you do, it is the matter how effectively you do, how effectively you solve it. Mukesh Sharma, understand? Clear? That's good. Those students who are online, please like the student, like the session right now, and please subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. This kind of sessions we are going to run more and more. We are not promoting anything, we are not selling anything in this YouTube channel. Rather, we are giving you the best out of these students who are preparing for your NEET examination. So please like the session. Come on. So thank you very much. Guidelines and thank you. Stay tuned. And the physical properties of aromatic hydrocarbons. So the physical state, color, order and the solubility we see. Okay. And in that color, physical state of the aromatic hydrocarbons, they exist in solid or in the liquid state. And aromatic hydrocarbons are colorless and have a characteristic aroma, means smell. Characteristic aroma means smell. And you can see here characteristics. Naphthalene balls, you see. Naphthalene balls, they have a unique smell and they are moth repellent property. and they are used in toilets and for the preservation of the clothes as well. Okay. And also you see solubility of aromatic hydrocarbons. So aromatic hydrocarbons are soluble in non-polar solvents like CCl4 and carbon tetrachloride and carbon disulfide, and they are absolutely not soluble in polar solvents like water. They are absolutely not soluble in polar solvents like water. And also you can see here, so the short recapture about the aromaticity, everybody. So the molecule must be cyclic. You see, this is a cyclic system and this is a cyclic system. As compared to, you see, these are all the cyclic system. When you compare, this is not a cyclic system, this is not a cyclic system, this is not a cyclic system. So cyclic system, they are supposed to be criteria of aromaticity. First criteria is supposed to be molecule should be cyclic. Molecule should be cyclic, right? And also you can see here, molecule must be planar. They should be planar, means the structure supposed to be flat. In order to say the molecule either supposed to be flat or not, all the atoms that is there inside the ring supposed to be sp2 hybridized. So whenever lone pairs or negative charges coming, the sp2 rule need to be ignored, need not be sp2. Okay, you can see this is a planar molecule, this is a planar molecule, this is also a planar molecule. Cyclopentadienyl anion is a planar structure. And you see, this is a bathtub cyclooctatetraene. This structure will be shown in this examination like this, and you will be trapped whether it is aromatic or non-aromatic. This structure actually appears like this, is a bathtub, and due to non-planar in nature, it is non-aromatic. It is a non-aromatic. It is a non-aromatic, okay. And also you can see molecule must be fully conjugated. What is the meaning of fully conjugated system? All atoms on the cycle are should be sp2 hybridized, then only the resonance should be complete within the ring. You can see this is a cyclodienyl anion. This is the lone pair of electron. This lone pair of electron, this is a pair of electron, lies perpendicular to the plane of these molecules so that it is fully conjugated. So if you compare this cyclopentadiene, because of this green color hydrogen is sp3 hybridized, it is going to be tetrahedral. Here conjugation is there, but here conjugation is not there, breaks the cycle of the aromatic system, and it is going to be non-aromatic and it is going to be aromatic. So you have to compare whether it is an aromatic system and if it is a non-aromatic system, right? And you can see, a molecule should have 4n+2 number of the pi electron system. This is an empirical relation given by Hückel. So this is what is called as a Hückel rule. And you have the benzene. You can see these pink color dots are the number of pi electrons, 6 pi electrons. Okay, champion, and you can see here is also 6 pi electrons. If you say, whenever you complete this 4n plus number of 4n+2, you can have 2 number, you can have 6 number, you can have 10 number, you can have 14 number, 18, 22. So when you solve anything from 0 to infinity is going to be aromatic system. Are you getting or not? Okay, champion, Brahim. WhatsApp, nothing, class is going on. If you have any doubts, please. 8 annullines, Mukesh Sharma. Yeah. Now you can see is compared to this is 12 electrons and 14 electrons. So these are going to be anti-aromatic. And moving ahead, simple, which electron do we have to include in counting? Those electrons which is participating in this delocalization has to be counted. So here 6 electrons are there, all the electrons has to be counted. Those electrons participating in the delocalization. And if you consider this, the nitrogen present here in this pyrrole will be a part of the aromatic system, will be in the part of the aromatic system is going to be counted. So 2 electrons coming from nitrogen and 1 electron each of these orbitals. So should count it. While you take this electron, it is not included, and this is going to be, this pi electron is out of this plane, orthogonal to the plane of the conjugation. So these terminologies can ask you in assertion, reasoning or statement based questions, that is super important for your NEET or any competitive examination. Are you getting or not? Clear? The terminologies, nitrogen electron pair is orthogonal. And moving ahead here, this is also thiopane, 2 pairs of electrons are there, and in that उसमें 2 जोड़ी है, एक जोड़ी इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर रेजोनेंस में इन्वॉल्व किया और एक जोड़ी रेजोनेंस का बाहर है. So included 1 pair. So thiopane is just like a furan, it is aromatic compound. Understand? Clear? And also shortcut, this is the trick, you can use it for aromaticity. If you use an element with single bond and this electron pair, you can include in 1 electron pair in the part of the conjugated system. While if that particular element is in pi bond, this pi bond cannot be included. Cannot be included. Are you getting or not? So like that, you can just say aromatic ion, cyclopentadienyl anion and trophylium cation and cyclopropenyl cation can be included as a part of aromatic system. And also you see what is anti-aromatic compounds, those systems. So biradical systems, you can say these 4n plus 2 number of electrons are there, the compound is said to be aromatic compound. If only 4n plus 2, 4n electrons are there, such compounds are said to be anti-aromatic compounds. Due to presence of anti-bonding molecular orbitals, it is going to be unstable. Reassertion reason, somebody says why anti-aromatic compounds are super unstable, because of that reason, due to the nature of the molecular orbitals in the cyclic system. Cyclopentadienyl cation has a biradical nature, so anti-aromatic compounds do have the electrons in the anti-bonding molecular orbitals. It makes it is super unstable, right? So like that, you will be having so many concepts. We will see in more stuff in the next class. Now we have a limited amount of time, so we have the limited amount of time, so that we will just wind today's class and we'll meet with more stuff. And Mukesh Sharma, please join with us and subscribe to the channel. Those students who are online, please like the session and share with your friends and subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel, so that we will be having further classes to be discussed. Okay, anyways, thank you very much and we'll see you with more stuff in the next class. Thank you, bye bye.